Good morning, students. Today we are going to introduce you to quantitative analysis. So before studying about the quantitative analysis, you have to first learn about the basic equipments of the laboratory. Here is the chart which you will be provided with. First is the conical flask. This is a 150 ml conical flask. This is a 10 ml pipette. This is a test tube holder with which you hold a test tube. This is again a test tube stand where you are going to hold or keep a test tube. This is a 100 ml plastic beaker. This is a 25 ml burette. Marking is given from 0 to 25. Again, this is a burette stand. This is a petri dish. This is a funnel, plastic funnel, which you keep over the burette to pour down the solution. These are the test tubes. This is tin cover over which you put over the wire guys and over which again you put the beaker. This is a tong. This is a clay pipe triangle. And now we are going to show you the setup of the experiment.
Now this is the setup of your experiment table for the volumetric analysis. And this is the setup for your salt analysis, where you have the burner at the bottom, the wire guys at the top, which is supported by your tin cover. Now we are going to see the list of table reagents.
We have two rows. In the first row we have 6 reagents. In the second row we have another 6 reagents. The first one is dilute hydrochloric acid, HCl. Then it is dilute sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Then dilute nitric acid, HNO3. Dilute acetic acid, CH3COOH. Ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. And ammonium carbonate, NH4 twice CO3. This will be in the first row. In the second row you have sodium hydrogen phosphate, Na2HPO4, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, potassium iodide, Ki, potassium chromate, K2CrO4, barium chloride, BaCl2 and silver nitrate, AgNO3.
Okay, now we will start with the side reagents. Now as the name suggests, you will not find these reagents on your experiment table, rather you will find it separately on the side of the lab. Okay. It has been separated into 3 rows as you can see in the chart. Okay. In each row you have 6 or 7 reagents and they are divided like this. In the first row you have ammonium acetate, ammonium oxalate, cobalt nitrate, copper sulfate, ferric chloride, lead acetate. Ferric chloride and then there is ferrous sulfate. Then in the second row you have lead acetate, mercuric chloride, potassium ferricyanide, then potassium ferrocyanide, potassium sulfocyanide, potassium dichromate and tartaric acid. In the third row you have ammonium sulfide, potassium pyrantimonate, sodium cobalti nitrite, barium nitrate, calcium sulfate, dimethyl trioxide and then picric acid. Okay, now we will start with the platform reagents. In the solid reagents you have red litmus paper, then we have blue litmus paper, then we have manganese dioxide, MnO2, then we have lead peroxide, PbO2, then it is copper foil, then borax powder is there, and then it is solid
sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. Okay, now we'll move to the liquid reagents. First one which you have is concentrated HCl. This is concentrated HCl. Concentrated H2SO4, concentrated HNO3, hydrogen sulfide solution H2S, phenolphthalein indicator, you have learnt about this phenolphthalein indicator, then methyl orange, and then this is liquid sodium carbonate solution.